Hello everybody. I thought I'd like to just pop on quickly and say hello. Wish you a Merry New Year. I hope you've had a lovely Christmas. I've tried, I did all this and I tried to get going with my December daily, and I've come up against so many problems with the computer, with my MacBook Pro. It won't, for some reason, it won't look at Ali Edwards' page. It just comes up in code. When I go onto it and I press something, more code comes up. So it just doesn't like it. I don't know why. It's obviously not set right, or it's not updated right, something. So I need to take it into Friend Computers in Paynton, get him to look at it. Whilst I'm at it, I'll take my EcoTank in there as well, printer, because for some reason, if it wants to print a photograph, say it's 2 inches by 2 inches, it prints it right in smack in the middle of the page, and it won't let me add any more to that page. There's something wrong with how I'm using it, or I haven't got the right publishing suite to go with it, something. And when I tried to download and update it, it said it's no longer supported. So there's got to be a way around it, because people have their printers for donkey's years and don't have any problem. Well, I've had this 2 years. It's already out of date. So I'm not a happy bunny at the moment. And I thought, for a while, I just thought, do you know what? I've had enough. I just can't deal with it. And then I thought, no, don't let it bother you. Just have a little go. So here we are. This is the completed, well, the cover is completed album. If you remember, this was a gift bag, and I cut it up and made a cover, front and back. It's really lovely. I love it. And then I bought some earrings and I turned them into a charm to hang on the end using this little D-ring that I bought on Amazon or eBay or somewhere. And if you remember, I said that the gifts were to signify that this year I'm using the theme of gratitude throughout my album, because I think gratitude is a lovely gift to have when you just feel thankful for things. A lot of people don't. They don't feel thankful for anything. They just assume it's their right. But I felt really grateful this year for everything that was happening before Christmas, after Christmas. Grateful for my family, just everything. I just felt grateful. So I thought that's a great thing to do. So I put those on. And then opening up, I managed to download these little sheets on my phone. And then I was able to print them off on my husband's printer. Because they're only black and white and they're just squares, it didn't matter if the top and bottom got chopped off, or, you know, he uses Microsoft, so everything gets printed out really weirdly. When I try and put my Apple things through it, like my phone, it prints out part of the next page on the first page and all this rubbish. But I just printed those out, as many as I needed, and cut them out. And they're called prompt sheets. So as you see here, it says, grateful for time spent with my sisters. We had 3 days in Bath at a gorgeous little hotel. We went swimming, we went out for meals, we went shopping, we had coffees. It was just delightful exploring and being together. So that is one page that I will do. That was November. Then I have us under the tree. Always do that. But when I looked at the photographs, my poor little Lily dog, who I'm absolutely adore, we're tied together at the hip, she was only half in it. So I'm going to have to find a way of including her in my page. But that was an idea. And then I've got all the other pages in there, most of the other pages in there with prompts on there like this, because I wrote out a sheet of all the things I could possibly think of to do for December daily ideas 2025. Movies, window cards, flaps, pictures underneath, Christmas cake recipe, memorable night out, black tie do, Boxing Day, Christmas Eve, Xmas lights, decorating the tree, Bah Humbug Day, all these things. Oh, sorry about the shadow. I've obviously not got the lights right. So I've got that, and that gave me ideas for prompts for this. So it's my birthday. That was November. With the Masonic Christmas dinner, that black tie do, that was amazing. I love that. I made this page. It's a copy of Ali Edwards' page. She's made hers into a pocket, and in the pocket she's got letters to Santa. I don't think I'll do mine like that. I think I will put a picture of the Christmas tree behind it, with presents around it or not, depending if I've got pictures of them. This is day 4. It's going to be this. I'm going to incorporate these little envelopes somehow. It says 4 things to be grateful for, 4 envelopes on a page with journal inside inserts, gratitude. Okay, gratitude again. This is day 5. Ali Edwards had this exact layout with all her fonts, her colours, her everything. Couldn't download it again. It's just code. So I thought, well, I'll just do it myself. So I thought, why not? All I can do is give it a go. If I don't give it a go, I won't know. So I went to pages. I made a page with this font because I've got a very limited font library. So I chose this font, chose my colours, and then I followed Ali Edwards' instructions of how to make the flaps. I made the back paper as well. It says fa la la, fa la la, fa la la on it, as a copy of her page that I couldn't download and print. And what she does is she's made the page, and she says make slits along. You make a bendy flap to go on here, and you tuck it behind. So that's what I did with all of them. Took a bit of measuring and a bit of sorting out, but I did it. And then on the back, you just sellotape them down. Just tape them down so that they're stuck. So that was that. And then each one, I'm going to find a shape, a punch or a die. I may or may not mat them, I'm not sure. I may or may not do them on vellum. I really don't know yet. And I'm going to put 3 pictures there and a saying there. So that will be 5 things. More things, gratitude. Then I saw this red card and I thought, gosh, that's lovely. That red is so Christmassy. I want to do this. And I saw that little picture I've got a page of stickers, and I thought, oh, that would be so lovely. And since I've made it, I'm not happy with it. And I've realised it's because this is plain, and that's what makes it not look very nice. I should have used a patterned paper and then matted this onto red, and matted this onto red, and then put it on the pattern paper. But it's a learning process for me. You know, every day is a teaching day as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, I got my little house, and it says, this is for the 23rd of December. This was just an idea that I had, and I just ran with it one day. The menus have been planned, the groceries are in the larder, the house has been tidied, and the last of the presents are wrapped. All is done, and we're preparing for the calm and quiet of Christmas Eve tomorrow. Just 2 more sleeps, and baby Jesus will go into his crib in the manger scene. I'm feeling excited now, and I'm looking forward to the big day. So that was that for the 23rd. And then on the back, I put presents, not presents. It's not what is under the tree, but who is around the tree that counts. Now, I got this idea from a lady on YouTube. I can't remember who she is, but I'd like to say, if you know who you are, thank you, because I thought this was a really lovely idea, and it blends into my idea of gratitude. So I found a little sticker, found lots of little peel-off stars that I added. I printed this out myself on the computer. And then, as you can see, this is glittery. I got my pens out, my gold and silver pens, and I inked in the bits I wanted shiny. So like the tops of the baubles and the ribbons and things like that. I printed it all out. So I've got that far. That's for Christmas Eve. And then I'll have another page here of Christmas Eve as well. Then I made a template for the full outside page. So if I was going to just put a page in the album, that's what size it is. I also made a template for a page attacher, so that I can make a page, and then if it's not big enough, I can add my page attacher and clip it in the holes. And I also made a template for the piece that goes in the pocket. This is a pocket, a file pocket. So I made a template for that as well with all the measurements on. And that's as far as I've got. So it's really set me back. I was so excited this year to be able to start my December daily. And I've just been beset with one thing after another. But I am slowly sorting things out. I'm getting to grips with it. And I will be getting it sorted so that I can continue. It's just that if I don't have it done each day or every couple of days, I lose my mojo, because it's gone, it's past, I've moved on to other things. So I like to get it done as I go along. And I know last year I didn't get a lot done because something happened with the internet, and I couldn't get online again to do it. And it's still not finished last year's because I just completely lost my mojo. But I know I need to look through my photographs, get them printed out. When I see the photographs and the prompts that I've got, as I say, you know, I've got a page of prompts and of ideas, December daily ideas. So, you know, I got them from all different places. A year in reflection, games, events and festivities in my town, Xmas market with Sarah, my daughter, bar humbug day, decorating the tree, Christmas lights, Zorro evenings at McDonald's. Zorro is what my car's called. And I meet my sister at Mackie D's once a week and we put the world to rights. So there's that. So we went out for New Year and we went for a walk and I got myself a coffee and this is what it was in. And I thought, oh, that is amazing. I've got to use that. We stayed at a lovely hotel in Looe and there were fireworks. And this was the napkins that they served us at dinner on New Year's Eve, full of fireworks. So I thought, right, I've taken loads of firework pictures and I'd like to do some pictures and put embroidery on them. I've been seeing other people do that and I really, really fancy embroidering some firework pictures. So I've also got these little bits of, oh, where's the other one? Little bits of bag left. And I thought, do you know, that's lovely. I'm not sure about the deer's bottom. I might have to lose that. But I'd like to make some sort of, put that on there, have this on there and open it up. You know, I'd like to use them somehow. I'm not sure how. Cut his bottom off. I'm just not sure how, but I'd like to use them somehow in here as a page extender or something, you know, have a page like that and have this on the end, sew it on the end or something. I haven't quite made up my mind. I found this. My granddaughter went on or did she have a book or did she go on a lesson? Something about how to draw stick people. I think she went on a little course, how to draw stick things, write in stick and draw in stick. So she drew these for me. So I thought I'll pop those in my album because then when she's 20, 21 and she brings her boyfriend home, I can show him these and she'll be proper embarrassed because that's what nannies do. This was a card that I've sent this year to some people and I really liked it because it's the 12 days of Christmas, but of course it's got the numbers on and I thought I could cut those out with a decal edge and I could use those as my numbers for the days. Some of the days I might only use one. I might use, well, I don't know, might use a lot, I'm not sure. But see, things like that with the crown, that'd be lovely to show the crackers and the games we had in the crackers and the fun we had and all of that, you know. And the party, that might be nice for another day. Ladies dancing. Well, you know how the 12 days of Christmas goes. So I thought that would be really, really nice to use those. That was another idea. So I've got lots and lots of ideas and lots of time. I just haven't got the technology behind me this time. So, as I say, I'll take it all up to Friend Computers and say to him, please, will you fix this for me? Because it is beyond me. It's beyond my husband. It's beyond my daughter. We just can't. So I'll get them to do it. And then hopefully I can continue because I've got so many lovely things to do. I bought lots of lovely things in Hobbycraft. I bought some little dogs, look. She looks like my Lily with a little party hat on. That was fun. I managed to get some felt sticky numbers, which I thought was magic. I thought they were lovely. Little stickers, which I thought would be nice to make a statement. I've got some cork numbers for the days. Oh, these, that's got to go on the Christmas lights page, hasn't it? String with Christmas lights on. I mean, it's just got to. So there was that. I had, I got some mini wreaths, which I thought were fun. I thought I could put pictures behind or letters behind or something. I found these earrings, which I thought might make a nice decoration to go on the end of another album. So that was because one year we had lots of Christmas lights because my sister and I She wasn't at work at the time, she was resting. And we went every week. We went around all the little villages and saw all the lights, and my album was full of lights, and I thought that would be decorations rather. That'd be lovely to do that. So also I found these, which I thought were really Christmassy, and they would be really lovely little extra tags. I could put pictures on the back or journaling. So I had those ones. I had mistletoe, and I had another sort somewhere, but don't know where they are. I had post boxes, which I thought were nice for sending out the Christmas cards. Then of course there's the Christmas party hats. See, I've been busy bunny getting things. I've got some gorgeous presents. They're I don't know what they call them. They're puffy stickers and they're glossy. It says joy, blessings, ho ho ho, holly jolly, Santa, presents, dear Santa, snow, tradition, love, naughty, inspire, imagine, joy to the world, all these things. Oh, we also went on the Polar Express, and we did the Polar Express evening on the Seaton tram, which was amazing. So I've got that to go in. And this was another one which actually goes with the bag. And I thought I'd try and use that somewhere in it as well. So I've been a busy girl. I've done as much as I can do without getting in a tears. So I will take my MacBook, take my EcoTank up to friends' computers and leave it there and ask him to work his magic, and then I'll be back doing more pages. Okay? Right, let's wish you a happy new year, and I'll speak to you as soon as I can. Thank you. Bye.